Good night, Miss Juana, and everyone is watching this video. Today I will do my oral evaluation, and the objective of this video is to explain a class that I choose because I like it. This class was food science and human nutrition. To start, I would like to say why I choose it. I think food is an essential part of life. Nowadays, society faces new changes in food production, and demand for sustainable and healthy choices is growing. This means that new and innovative approaches are required for production, processing, and preservation. So, this brings us to the next question. What is food science and human nutrition? It is a science that studies the way that the process of food and how we metabolize it, and also provides the knowledge and the skills to work in an area of food processing, regulation, and business. So, what was the first thing that we learned? The first thing was the importance of the water. It's common to hear that water is essential for your health, but why? We not we have to know that this substance make up the majority of your body weight, and it is involved in many important functions. For example, flushing out waste from your body, regulation of the temperature, and helping your brain in the function. Also, drink water have many advantages, including first it helps excrete waste throat. Second, perspiration, urination, and defecation. And third, it helps maximize physical performance. And next, it helps with nutrients absorption. And in the end, it helps to lose weight. Okay, and the next topic was carbohydrates. What it is? Carbohydrates are a group of chemical defined substances with a range of physical and physiological properties and health and benefits. As with other macronutrients, the primary classification of a dietary carbohydrate is based on a chemistry that is charged of individual monomers. For example, in what food we get carbohydrates? We can get carbohydrates in the whole grains and potatoes and rice. In the left side, we have a comparison, three comparations that we can compare the relationship between carbohydrates and the calories. Now it's time to talk about what is fat. To start, we have to know that there are two kinds of fats. The first one is monounsaturated fats, and that they are found in high concentration in olive, peanut, and canola oils. Also is found in avocados, nuts such as almonds, hazelnuts, and pecans. In other part, we have the polyunsaturated fats, and they are found in high concentration in sunflowers, corn, soybean, and flaxseed oil. There are two kinds of classification of fats. Now I will talk about protein. Protein is a macronutrient that is essential to building muscle mass. It is commonly found in animal products, though it is also present in other sources such as nuts. We have to know that protein is an essential macronutrient, but not all food sources of protein are created equal. Protein is found throughout the body, in muscles, bone, skin, hair, and virtually every other part or tissue. It makes us the enzyme, the power many chemicals reaction, and the hemoglobin carries oxygen in your body. At this time, we started to study one topic that got me interested in. It was nutrition and balanced diet. A balanced diet is a diet that contains different kinds of food in certain quality and property, so that the requirement for calorie, proteins, mineral, and vitamins. The number of calorie in food refers to amount of energy stored in that food. Your body uses calories from walking, thinking, breathing, and other important functions. The average of person needs about 200 calories every day to maintain their weight, but the amount will depend of the age, the sex, and the physical activity level. Um, Now I will explain the health benefits of a balanced diet. Males tend to need more calories than females. People who exercise need more calories than people who don't. Healthy eating increases energy and improve the energy of your body functions, strengthening your immunological system. And so it started to be better. And now we start to learn about the body mass index. What is the body mass index? The body mass index is a measure that uses your weight and your height to work out if your body weight is healthy. The BMI calculation divides another weight in kilograms by their height in meters squared. Now I will explain the BMI range. For most adults, an ideal BMI is to 80.5 to 24.9 range. For a children and young people aged to 2 to 18, the BMI calculation take into account age and gender as well as height and weight. Now it's time to talk about a topic that I like it so much. It is zero hunger. Zero hunger is a vision of the world free of hunger and malnutrition, in which no one is left behind. Globally, in 2020, 1.49 million children under 5 years ago were estimated to be stunted, too short for age. Uh, 45 million were estimated to be waste, and 38.9 million were overweight or obese. Around 45% of deaths among children under 5 years of age are linked to undernutrition. This mostly occur in low and middle income countries. At the same time, it is the same countries rate of childhood overweight and obesity are rising. Now it's time to talk about processed food. To better understand it, we have to say that there are three kinds of processed food. The first one is unprocessed or minimally processed food. And these are things like vegetables, grains, legumes, fruits, and nuts that have a minimal process to send to the people. The other one is processed foods, when and this occur when ingredients such as oil, sugar, or salt are added to food and they are packaged to result in a processed food. For example, for example, are simpler bread and determined to health. They are convenient to help your bad nutrition meals. The other one and the last one is ultra processed food. Here, the category where almost 50% of our calories come from, and where we should cut back. These foods go through multiple processes, like extrusion, molding, milling, etc. Contain many added ingredients and are highly manipulated. For example, are soft drink, chips, chocolate, candy, or ice cream. This slide I will explain what is food adulteration. Food adulteration is essential for sustenance of life. We all eat food and gain energy for different metabolic activities. All living organisms need for growth, work, repair, and maintaining life process. There are different types of foods able today in the market, and one of daily base. We all depend on various food sources, including vegetables, fruits, and cereal. Adulteration or contamination of a natural food product is one of the major challenges in today's society. Despite various addiction and penalty, uh, the practice of adding adulterants is quite common in developed countries. There are various methods used for adulterating natural products. For example, food adulteration can be defined as the practice of adulteration food or commercialization food materials by adding few substances, which are collectively called adulterants. This slide is mainly about food safety and hygiene. And what is food safety and hygiene important? Food safety and food hygiene are important as they ensure that the food you handle and produce is safety for consumption. If food safety and hygiene are not maintained, consumers could become serious ill with poisons and foodborne illness. And to end, I would like to talk about food preservation. Uh, in this slide, is mainly about the three methods to food preservation. The first one is salting and pickling, and it's mainly about no scouring remove measures from foods like meat. It pickled means preserving food in brain. The other method is sugar. It's used in syrup for preservation fruit or in crystallization from the material to be presented in cooked in the sugar till crystallization. And the last process of preservation is high pressurization food preservation. It's a method that presses the food inside a vessel by exerting 7,000 pounds per square inch or more pressure. This disables the microorganisms and prevents spoilage but food retains its appearance, taste and flavor. Now it's time to make my critical thinking. I think I chose this class because to me it's very important to daily life because we every day eat, we every day eat different kind of things, but to me it's really important to eat well, eat healthy, and eat safety because if you complete these three steps is almost 100% sure that you will have a good health because if you eat enough nutrients during the day, your body will be safe, and you will feel with energy.